Hey Derby World! Well, we are out here at Bash for Cash in Chillicothe, Ohio at the Ross County Fairgrounds. This is day number 1. We're going to give you guys just a quick walk through the lineup. We're not going to be filming anything on the track, so if you guys want to catch that replay, you got to check out derbynation.tv. But we're going to be here filming as much as we can before the event starts. So running today, we have they're changing it up. They're doing a pro stock, I believe, team event. So there's 3 cars, 3-man teams, and I think that's really going to speed up the pace. So we're just going to go through and catch these team cars here. I don't really know who all is running within each team, and it is spitting rain a little bit, so I maybe have to periodically take my time and slow down a little bit just because of the mud. But there is an interesting mix of some old iron, new iron, some really just plain nasty builds. And again, a little bit of everything. You got some new, a lot of new iron, but then you got some old iron. I feel like there's one old iron car in every team, and maybe that's something in the rules that you're allowed just one. I'm not entirely sure, but they're going to be tearing it up here. So they're going to be doing those team heats tonight, and then they're going to do the youth full size. It's going to be the end of the evening. Wow, that's a nasty looking car. Not really sure what that is. I'm not even gonna guess. With it under the tarp. So it was just a downpour, so everybody's got their cars covered up, and for good reason. We'll take our time kind of walking through here because there's just only a smaller handful of cars today. And now I can be on this side where I can not be in the mud. Tell you what, some of these bumpers are just plain nasty. The way look at these points. I don't know if this is an Enforcer replica or what it is, but these things are just nasty. Way more than some of my first derby cars. Alright, we're gonna go back onto the track, or hopefully I can stay out of the mud. So it's kind of interesting also if you guys look at these. I mean, it does seem kind of like, press play and repeat with the way some of these builds are, but there's different flavors on how these guys set up their front ends, how they pre-bend the rear end especially. Everybody kind of has their own technique that they like.
Yeah, let me move so you can get these ones.
Oh, I'll go to this side, man. Don't worry about it.
I got my leopard dog on.
I got you. I'll take it all off.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Alright, so there's the end of the first row of teams. We'll go and get the other ones. Everybody wants to be on camera today, finally. Alright, this is the second row of the team show cars. We still have the drivers meeting going on, so we're trying to capture this all before that actually gets wrapped up. It's on a different level. Good build. that's a name you guys are gonna recognize. We got Devin Germain, Twisted Tea car. Now he's a compact guy. He's the mad dog of mad dogs, I feel like, when it comes to compacts. And here he is in a pro stock full size. We'll see what he can do, but it's a car that can take a beating. Alright, so there is the pro stock team show cars. Now we're gonna get the full-size youth. Alright, so these are the youth full-size cars. They're all tucked up here along the wall. There is some very well-built cars for these youth drivers up in here. They're doing their portion of the drivers' meeting right now. A lot of golf carts right here, so I can only get so close. Tuning going on over there.
Why did I tell you about it? Like, as I stepped out of my car.
Bristol Muldoon. Daryl Muldoon's son, so he's going to be hitting the track in a full size. Now, this will be an interesting one. So we got Elliot Godwin, who's Tony Godwin's son, hitting the track. If anybody knows Tony, he builds a real good car. Thank you. Unfortunately, again, with the rain, everybody's got their stuff tarped up. I don't blame them one bit, but unfortunately for you guys, you don't get to see quite as much of the build. And a little bit of different flavors in this one too. I'm not really sure what the flavors are. I think it's more of what you would consider a limited weld, up to where you can't really do as many modifications like a pro stock, but it's still more built than, you know, a standard stock. Dave Meyer's son. No idea whose car that is. Should be nice and dry though. I think this will be a real good heat. I think there's some guys, I say, you know, some kids out there that are just going to go tear it up. But I find it very interesting. I mean, it's like you look at some of these cars, like this one's definitely more of a stock build, in my opinion. This is a little more beyond, but maybe it's just the creasing and some of the body folding, which doesn't win a derby. It helps, definitely helps, but there's so many other things that have to go into the mix. C4 now. This has got to be, I don't know if it's son or what, but the C4 who runs over in Ohio, he's always got the super plated, modified battle tank of a derby car. So I'll be curious to see how that one does. That's probably one of the stockest cars that guy's ever built. I think everybody's ready for a derby to get started here. So we only got a couple more that we're catching. I'm sure there's some more that maybe are clearing inspection that just haven't made it yet. This is a long line of cars. Oh, it looks like the drivers' meeting is still going on. They got to be getting that wrapped up. People and all their golf carts are hitting up to the track here. So there you go. It's kind of a shorter run tonight. Not as many cars as what you're going to see tomorrow and the next day. So make sure to check out all the videos that we're going to capture from this event. We're going to be, again, not capturing anything on the track. So tune in to derbynation.tv if you want to see the replay for that. But we'll have preludes from all 3 days as long as the weather cooperates. So there you go. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you've not already done so. As always, really appreciate all of your support. Without you, none of this would be possible. And we'll try to link everything up in the description below. So from Alex at All Frame Racing, signing out.